What's new on our projects map in approximately 2023-2026 period? Right now, we are finishing two really big projects. We already done most of the milestones, but the future is something which is, I would say, mixture of these two, because we already done a device which is open XR mixed reality goggles, open in software and hardware option, and the Metapedia. So it's 3D scanned places which are shared for people in WebGL environment. And these are two our, I would say, research areas, but also products. First one, the Googles, we already finished it. I would share you some information just from the beginning, but in a really short way. We did it from the ground. We tested a lot of tiny computers, because our deal was to create something which is quite light and portable and open. And we done a lot of prototypes using some pre-done stuff you can buy and I would say modify. And then we also simultaneously work on software based on hand tracking, on stereo displaying, because if you want to have a screen which gets mixed reality options, you need to also have stereoscopic view. So this is also a really important issue. Next, we focus on the sensors. We test 5 of them. Then we try to hack the goggles from Oculus Quest from Meta, and we've done something like our open software based on few researches and on libraries, and we also give everything on our GitHub, so you can watch it whatever you want. Then we made the first prototype based on a portable, really strong accumulator. Crazy good little computer Chuvi, which got a lot of power, and it's like 2 packets of matches. Then we focused on detection of the markers, also in stereoscopic mode, because and we print some of them, and our first option was, this is a POV, so this is straight view from your camera. It's there was a first prototype, so it was a lack of frames per second, but this is simultaneously displaying stereoscopic and detecting objects, and also it's open. You can do anything, whatever you want with these goggles, and this is standalone, so you can go on a walk with them. So this is our first really big milestone. And then we polish it. We optimized the shapes of the goggles, the sensor. We choose OGD. And then we work on shape of our sensors cover, but also the cooling system of this, because it generates a lot of heat. And then this is our final product, which is we've got two main I would say usabilities. First one is setting really light and easy XR goggles, so you can have a lot of pass through, so the view from the rear of your head, so you can go wherever you want with these goggles, but also you can in one moment check it and switch it to the VR mode, so you can see only the rendered view. So this is a POV from our Googles. Also, we got internal system, so you can start it, and it's based on the Windows and x86 processor. And this is not polished, not post-produced view from the camera. so it's a lot of faster. It's a real time, and also it's stereoscopic, and it's displaying objects that you in color, um, in any size you want and in the amount you want. So, for example, if you want to go for a walk, you can just put some markers, and then the 3D objects will be displaying, and they are rotating, and also it got some slam options, so the whole our set is remembering where the objects were when you were going with this goggles. So right now you can go for a trip in museum and use this one. And the next step will be inserting some objects that you want, and making it multiplayer, so the players will be they will have availability to see each other works on Google. So this is the first option when you can use it, and the second option when you can use your same device is to use it to control the screens, so without touching, because it's also because of the stereoscopic camera in front, it can detect your hand and display it, and you can, for example, navigate some menus, or some rewind some stuff, or play some games, or make all the screens more interactive. So this is also our research based program. And the second core of our research space is Metapedia. It's a 3D environment based scans, and it's available also on our site. We scanned 35 places so far, most in Poland, but also we got locations in Italy, mm, and these scans, are open. You can click it and have a lecture inside. Put a lot of objects inside, and also it can be used by like a really advanced tour guide when you are inside of this place, because it's geometrical, precisely in 1 millimeters, 1 millimeter scale. So it's quite precise, and we got few places. Some of them are really polished one. They are really clean. Some of them we just left quite glitched, to also make a research what kind of a place is the best for the lectures, is the best for the I would say gaining some knowledge about places. And we also make a conference inside of these places we scan. So this is a really big experience and knowledge we get in last year. um, and what's our last idea, which is really important for us? So this is a mixture of these two features, of these two devices or ideas. So the open XR device, which is something like a community plus device plus a movement of people who want to experiment with mixed reality, and a market which can't really take a good approach how to use it, because for example, Oculus Quest from Meta is not supported anymore on hardware, so this device will be in trash in 2 years. So this is really crazy move from the industry. And on the other side, Apple just published some extra Googles, but they are extremely expensive. So this is not approachable for the most of users. So right now there's a really big space to experiment, and to do it from the ground, I would say. So build a community and see what's available on the market. Because on the other hand, there's a big blossom of all sensors, especially visual sensors. So this is the one case. And second case is a really big improvement on laser scan. So if you compare these two, You have a really big field to experiment and to make I would say a map for the people. So mixed reality maps that allow people to expand them skills and really learn more and faster. And also, this is a map for the machines which can mm, help them work faster. So that's our idea because right now we are approaching to have a biggest metaverse XR research and make something like implementation and the first complex public metaverse museum, and it will be based in Krakow. It will be partly based on the Kazimierz and old Jewish district, and also on a street. And it will be something like a very complex approach. So every user mobile device will be included, and also device that you can bring from the museum will be included. So it will be a really big, at first, exposition place to get more knowledge about the history, but also it will be a big research place of because basically there's no really big complex pack of knowledge about user experience in mixed reality or how to use it because there's really incorporated knowledge which is not shared. So right now we convinced our government to work with this topic, and my dean is really into this project too. So right now we are looking for partners, scientific and also business partners right now. And I got proposal to be our XR research program consultant for the Saudi Arabia, and we can really offer some salary for consultation, free samples of our device, and access to newer software and XR research. And I think this is uh, really innovative and big research program. So it will be a big pleasure to work with you and to share all the knowledge and uh, make a collaboration with you.